Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Indianapolis Indians. Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping into the box, Theo Jamieson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jamieson.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Engel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Tilson.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Jamieson. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Knights lead it 2-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jamieson moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Theo Jamieson.
Now batting, center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Fouled away. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Arturo is up with it, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. High in the air out to center field. Jamieson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. Bentler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Jamieson is after it.
Relay.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Theo Jamieson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2. Standing in, Theo Jamieson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's fouled away. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Ready once again, number 20. 3 at-bats
Leading
for him in
off
this
for
one,
Charlotte,
all ending with him
the third
going down
baseman,
on strikes.
Number 20.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jameson is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive.
So stepping in, Adam Engel. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Adam Engel.
Hit in the air to right field. Santander will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Charlotte's out in front here, 5-4. Stepping into the box,
Now
Theo
batting,
Jameson,
center
who looked to
fielder,
bounce back
Theo
after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in
0-2.
extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Into the windup with the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Nothing doing here this half. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all... Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Brian Waring claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on
And
display
now,
as minor
your
league baseball comes your way on the show.
Indians.
Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Indianapolis Indians. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows.
So now it'll be the
Batting
four-hole
fourth,
hitter, Theo
the center
Jameson.
fielder,
The average currently
Theo
sits below 200 in the early
Jameson.
part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 and 2's the count.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Venner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3.
Stepping in, Frank Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Ramirez.
The 0-2. And he popped him up. Peralta shading to his right, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Theo Jamieson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Theo Jamieson.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
In the air now out to left field. Engel has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Engel, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Engel.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there.
Ready for another shot now. Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ozuna recovers, and the throw is made to record the... Striding forward now is the DH, Charlie Tilson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Peralta backs up a bit and he takes charge. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Theo Jamieson.
Popped him up. Number 20 in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Indianapolis jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chad Kuhl notches his 3rd win of the year. Carson Fulmer was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Indianapolis Indians. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Theo Jamieson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard up the middle.
Beat it out! Beat
And
it
this
out!
is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Next will be Jose Osuna, who's
Batting
back
fifth,
in the starting
the
lineup for
first
this one
baseman,
after sitting out last
Jose.
night's game. Jameson aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kramer. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. Over to Austin, the double play, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cy Hain. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's in there, base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to...
Striding into the box, Theo Jameson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Stripers on top, 1-0. Striding in once again, Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Now batting, Sean Silva. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Silva.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jameson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Theo Jameson. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Austin takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Brandon Drury will bat next. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full. Gwinnett leads it 4-0.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Stripers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jorge Aguilar with his 4th win this season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Indianapolis Indians. Jeffrey Ramirez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day.
Now to the plate, Theo Jamieson, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Santander is on his way home. In big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Rory.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Oh, it's hit to third.
Well, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it.
3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Cy Kane. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Kane.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Santander, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself.
Ready for another chance? John Andrioli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think...
And he drops it. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So digging in now Theo Jamieson coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Peters is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Len Peters comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Peters.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Jamieson coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Into the box now, Theo Jamieson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Theo Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Third baseman, number 3.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Pike racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Both teams battle. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bryce Wilson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hanna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening. Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-2 the final total today. The Gwinnett Stripers used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Bryce Wilson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.